Hi, this is Stabiliser link, or drop link, or in America they're called sway bar links. This one's for the car that I'm currently own. Basically I've changed these 3 times now on the car. Basically last around about 50,000 miles, and what will happen is you'll start to get a rattling noise. You know, over speed humps, or for me you can hear it quite at low speed. You wonder what that is, and basically it's getting movement in these joints here. When you get them new, very stiff, no movement in them joints at all. You can move them, but it's quite hard to move them. You'll find when they're worn on the car, when they attach the car, you can spin, you can move them. There's movement in there, and you'll hear it. It's quite a noticeable noise, and it's time for when you change these drop links. Some cars have them on at the rear also, but on my car, which is Citroen Xantia 1.8 16 valve, it's the LFY XU7 JP4 engine that's in there. It's an X1, but the part number I've got for this one, if you've got the same car, Citroen Xantia, it's an FDL 6323, which fits multiple cars, even Peugeots. So it's Citroen Peugeot, first line of the make I've used. So if we measure the one we've got, the measurement we've got, measuring from the end there to the other end, we're measuring 320 millimeters, or we're just over 12.5 inches there. So 320 millimeters is the length of the one I've got in my car. What you'll need to do the job is, if we look at the end here, you'll see on here we have a hex bit, and on that's for holding it while you undo the nuts or tighten it, holding the centre, stop it from spinning. Some cars, they'll have a slot here, or somewhere for a nut spanner to go on at the back, but on this particular one there's nothing there to hold on the back, so you've had no option other than to hold it from the centre. And on there I've got some bits, and it's a hex 5 bit, or if you haven't got bits, Allen key, whatever, so in there fits a hex 5. So what you can do, if you get a 5mm socket, if we get a hex bit holder, we can hold the centre, stop it rotating like that. And also we'll need a 19mm spanner there on the end, so we put our ring key on there, and we'll put our hex bit in, and then we can hold it there whilst we undo it and tighten it up. You can also use, if you want, an Allen key. So this is a 5mm hex Allen key. And like saying, if I just put a 5mm socket on the end, I could extend it there, couldn't I? So I can hold it like that. So it's different ways of doing it depending on what tools you've got available. But it's with this one, it's a hex 5 bit. And if you want to torque load to the manufacturer's specifications, for an M10 nut, it's 40 Newton meters to 30 pounds-feet, or if it's an M12, it's 70 Newton meters to 52 pounds-feet. So depending on your nuts that you've got, if it's an M10 or an M12, they're the torque specifications for the car, for tightening the nuts up there. So yeah, that's just give you a bit of an overview inside what one looks like, and I'm going to change this on the car today. Best change them in pairs, both sides, rather than one, because once one goes, the other one will shortly follow. they are linked together, left and right, so you know, you'll find best to change them in pairs rather than in ones, even though it's say only one's gone. So we'll get on with changing it on the car. So this is your drop link, 19mm spanner for undoing. It's simple as that, just undo it and then we're off. As you can see, that's where it's situated. On the bottom I'm going to put an Allen key on, undo it with that. So as you can see, that's what it's like on the car. So that's the nut off now, take that off. Push it out. So that's the drop link. Take it out. Okay. That's a new one. Find if I push down on here, comes off easier. This is the new one on now. Put the nuts on. Same at the bottom. It's as simple as that. We'll tighten them up. That's the old one. Okay. So I'll nip them up. Need the 19mm spanner, and as we're tying it up, I'll put the hex bit in the middle. Hex, the 5mm hex. It seems to be tightening up without spinning at the moment. I don't want it to spin at all. There we go, tightening up nicely now. I'll do the same for the bottom, and then we'll I'll finally nip it up. Okay, I'll put the hex bit in now, because I've only got one hand. I'll film it when I've tightened it up and nipped everything up. Okay, but it's a simple job to do and to remove. To aid it to remove, what I did, I just pushed down on this, which helped me to push that out. But you know, depends on the situation, might have to pull it up. But it's an easy job, 10-minute job to do. So that's showing you the location of Stabiliser link bar, drop link, or the different names that they call it. Simple job to do, and this is on a Citroen Xantia.